Perfect. So let's begin. Can you please read, Diana?
Yes, discuss the advantages and disadvantages of beekeeping. Would you ever keep bees? Why? Why not?
Perfect. So please think about this and come up with some answers to these questions. Would you ever keep bees? Why or why not? Let's have an example. I think backyard beekeeping is a good idea for several reasons. Firstly, it can help. Now, what about you? What do you think? Hi, Liliana.
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let's continue. Diana, can you please read the questions?
Would you ever keep bees? Why? Why not?
Liliana, can you ask and answer the questions with Diana, please?
No, no, I wouldn't keep this um, any, no, no, never. And you?
Well, I think me too. I never keep bees. One of the reasons is because not all of them, but sometimes they are a little dangerous, and more if you had kids. And other thing it's because uh, it sounds a good idea, but not for me. So that's it.
Perfect. What about you, Liliana?
It will, it will be a good idea. Keep
Yeah.
bees to produce honey, but uh, I, I feel, I feel fear, fear or fear, fear.
Fear. I
Bees
fear.
fear. Uh-huh. Yeah, because they are they have poison.
Okay. Thank you, Liliana. Leslie is connecting, but her audio is not set up yet. So let's continue with the next part. Share your thoughts with your classmates. You already did that. And writing, ups and downs. Can you read, please, Liliana?
In this lesson, you write about graph, charts, and trends. Use prepositions and approximate numbers. Avoid errors with fall, rise, and grow.
Very good. Hi, Leslie.
Hi, teacher.
There you go. So here I have an example of charts, graphs, and tables. Okay. Now in your book, you have trends. Trend is the direction of something, how something moves. That's a trend. Now, Diana, can you read this part, please?
Okay. Write a report for a science class.
Yes, continue.
What happening to bees?
So you have to write a report. What's happening to this? Would you like to know how?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's take a look at some examples.
Yes, I would.
Here, we have some charts, some graphs, percentages. What do you see in picture A?
the population of the bees in
Yes,
millions.
look, in
In
millions. So in 1990, how many millions?
each year.
In 1990, look at
100 millions
100 millions.
of bees.
100 million. And in the year 2000?
60 millions.
Yeah, somewhere around there, right? Somewhere between 70 and 55. What about in the year 2010?
Maybe like 50.
30. No, less.
Less?
30. Yeah, 30.
Oh yes,
Okay.
30. Yes, it's right.
What about picture B? Now we have almond production. Who produces more almonds than anybody else in the world?
California, USA.
California, USA, right? Who produces the least?
Greece.
Greece and
Greece
Turkey.
and Turkey.
And Turkey, yes. And let's go for the next one. The next square, the next chart we have is C. What do we have in letter C? Hive rental cost in dollars. You remember the hives? What are the hives?
I know, teacher. What
It's when the bees
the
live.
Yes, where the bees live.
Okay.
But the square boxes where beekeepers have their bees.
Okay.
You want to take a look at it? These guys right here. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
So the rental of one hive in dollars, the first year was 140, right? No, what am I saying?
49.
49, 50, 58, 59, right?
Yeah, maybe for this.
What about in the year 2?
50. 59.
Year maybe 98.
Yeah, somewhere around there, 98. What about number 3?
Maybe
138.
Perfect, 138. So the more you rent them, yeah, the longer you keep them, the more expensive it gets, right?
Yes.
Then the next one, letter D. Percentage change in number of hives. Look, in 1960, how many hives? Percentage?
0.
0. 1990, no, I'm sorry, 1970.
20.
8.
28, 29, 20.
So 20, not 28. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19% more.
Oh.
That means if first was 100 hives in the year 1970, now we have 118 maybe. And by the year 1990, what is the change in percentage?
20.
Between 20 and 28, 29, 30?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. What about the year 1990?
It's around
39.
Okay. In the year 2000?
Like in 30.
Okay. And the 2010?
30.
Not 30.
40.
Okay. 30 to 40 to more. So you can see that there are more hives to rent, but there are less bees. You see that? There are more hives for rent when there are less bees. Why? That's strange. So match the graph and chart with two sentences below. Write the letters A, B next to the sentences. Let's do number one all together. The cost of renting a hive rose from 55 to 135 in 3 years. Is that correct? I'm sorry, that's letter?
C.
Letter C. There is one more. No, there is one more, is there?
Oh, I think no.
Continue with the rest, please, in your books.
Okay.
Hi,
What
Eduardo.
page, teacher?
Right, 88?
Yes.
Yeah, found it?
Hi, teacher.
92. 92.
What are you
92,
talking
okay.
about?
Okay.
90 page, 92. How are you doing, guys?
I'm finished.
Very good. Anybody else is finished? Okay, let's give him one more minute.
I finished, teacher.
Good. Somebody else is finished?
I finished.
Okay, compare your answers, please.
Okay.
The
So
second A, there was a decline in the United States bee population of approximately 70%. I wrote A.
me
Me
too.
too.
Yeah, it's the letter A.
The majority of almonds are grown in the United States. It's letter B.
Me too. I agree.
Yeah, that's right.
In number 4, the number of bee colonies in the U.S. fell by more than 70%. And grade number 38.
Two.
Letter A.
Yes.
Okay, I agree with you.
Okay. There was an increase in the number of hives worldwide of about 45%. I think it's D.
I agree with you. Letter D. The next one, the United States accounted for over 70% of global almond production. Letter B.
Me too.
What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you.
Who wants to continue? The next one.
Globally, the
Okay,
number
7. Globally, the number of okay, okay. Go ahead.
globally the number of hives increased by roughly 45%. Where B?
I agree with you. Letter D.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so the last one. There was a rise of just over 145% in the cost of hives. I think that it's letter C.
Letter C. I agree.
Very good, guys. Really good. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? Eduardo, how are you doing?
No, teacher.
All right. Let's continue with the next one. Now that you have seen this, check this out. Read the grammar chart and circle the correct preposition and add an appropriate expression to give an approximate number in the news report below. Prepositions in writing. The bee population declined by more than 70%. Globally, the number of hives increased by about 45%. There was a decline in the bee population of over 70%. A rise of 145 in the cost of hives affected farmers. Approximate numbers. More or less, about, approximately, and roughly. Okay, once again, roughly.
Roughly.
Roughly, repeat please, roughly.
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 Yeah. When it's more, it's over or more than. When it's less, it's under or less than. And this, what will that be?
Nearly.
Nearly, almost, or up to. Now let's check some examples or an exercise. Researchers are concerned about the decline in or by.
In.
By.
Look,
How?
in the example over here.
In.
Yes, it's in, but why?
Because it's in present tense.
Because we're referring to a group. In a group. And when you say by, you say by a number. By a number. Yes, and when you say in is in a group. Or in the cost of hives. In the cost. There you go. So the answer is in. Next. Some blame hard winters. In a normal winter, the number of bees in a hive drops by or for.
By.
By. And now, what expression do we need here?
About.
About or
Approximately.
or
Roughly.
roughly. Perfect. So let's write that down. About approximately or roughly. There. Next, guys. However, in recent years, beekeepers have seen an annual fall in or off.
Of.
Of.
Why off? Why off? Because we have a number, 30%. But what expression do we need here?
About, approximately, or roughly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Teacher,
Yes,
can you hear
Mister.
me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I just wanted to know. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's continue. Okay, so once again, of about 30% in or off?
In.
In.
Yeah, in.
In, perfect, that's good. In the number of hives, in their, I'm sorry, the number of bees in their hives. Some had losses. What is it, guys? By or off? Ah, interesting. We have a number right here, right? What's the difference? The difference is this. Let's check up here. What is decline? An adjective or a verb?
Verb. Verb.
It's a verb. So a verb by number. What about this one here? Increased. What is increased? A verb or an adjective?
A verb.
A verb by number. Okay. And what about of? Bee population. Is that a verb?
No.
It's a noun.
It's a noun of a number. What do we have here? A verb or a noun?
No.
A noun. So what do we have? A noun by or of?
Of.
Of.
Of, that's correct. So I'm gonna scratch this off. And then what?
Out. Approximately.
About, approximately, or roughly.
About.
Approximately.
Roughly.
Or roughly, yeah, that's correct. 50%. Let's continue. And some even lost.
By.
No, we're checking this expression.
Nearly.
What expression is that?
Nearly.
Yes,
Almost.
nearly
Up
or
to.
Almost.
or
Up to.
up to. There, 90% of their bees. Overall, the US experienced a decline
Of,
Of
In,
over,
what, Liliana?
Over.
in, in,
In?
because it's above in the sentence above of the example.
What do you mean is
There was a
above?
decline in the bee population. In,
Is a decline in? Is that what you're saying?
I think
yeah,
the next now.
But this decline in the bee population, what is that? A group. And
the
what is
noun,
this? Is this a noun? That's not a noun, that's a number. So it's not in. It's of. And then we have this
but
signal
after
right here.
decline, in,
Yes. Continue.
experienced a decline of
Experience, yes. Overall, the US experienced a decline. Continue.
so it's off.
Of, yes, because it's a number.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and it's right here, look. Of over 70%.
Over,
Of over
over,
70%, yes. Perfect. Let's continue, guys. In or by?
in,
In, that's correct. In. Next. However, this problem does not exist everywhere. In fact, globally, there has been an increase what, guys?
of,
Of? And then the signal plus, what is that?
Over,
Over, more than.
Yeah, over.
Over 45%. Continue.
I think it's in.
In is correct. In. Then and then. This is incorrect, right?
I think.
There has been an increase of over 45% in the number of hives. So this is incorrect. There's nothing here. And honey production has also risen
by,
by
about,
I'm sorry, yes, about, I'm sorry. About approximately or roughly.
Roughly.
There you go. Please check your books and complete it, please. Let me know when you're finished so we can continue.
Teacher.
Yes, yes.
So after a verb, we use by. After noun, we use of. Like the example 3, there was a decline in the bee population of. This is a clue. This is a key code.
Yes. What is this? That's an
No.
adjective.
After a noun, we use of. After a verb, we use by.
Or yeah, that's right. But it also what you have after. After the if the next thing you have, then you use either by or of. Are you finished, guys? All right, now write a report for a science class. What's happening to this? Look at the task at the top of the page. This is the task. Write your report and then check for errors. So write something like this with your own opinions. Researchers are concerned about the decline in bee colonies. Some blame hard winters, etc., etc., etc. Write that on your own words with your own opinion. And common errors. Don't add down and up to the verbs fall, rise, or grow to describe tense. For example, the bee population fell, then rose, not fell down or rose up. When we talk about numbers, numbers are only fall or rise. Okay? Guys?
Okay, teacher.
Please write your report. Let's have 5 minutes for this. Okay, 5 minutes.
Yes.
Excellent, Liliana. Thank you very much. Now let's take a look at your piece. The first thing we have is what? That's incomplete. The complete word is what's. What's happening to this? From capital F.
Okay, teacher.
From 1990 to 2010, USA had a decline of under 70. It will be more of over 70% in its total bee population. Very good. From year 1 to year 3, have who has? Who are you talking about? The population or the United States?
The hives rental
The
cost.
hives. So hives have had an increase of hive rental cost maybe you don't need hive here. Maybe hives had an increase of rental cost of over 50%. Since 1960, the percentage in number of hives, in number, or actually the percentage. Who has this verb? Hives, number, or percentage?
Hives.
No. Hives
The
is
percentage
number.
number of hives.
And number is
have.
in. So no, it's not hives. Who increased? The hives or the number?
The percentage.
The
Percentage.
The percentage. So it's not half, is has. The percentage in number of hives has increased by about 40%. There. Can you do it again, please?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Liliana. Can I erase everything? Liliana, can I erase it? I erase it.
Excuse me?
Can I erase everything?
Yes, I wrote
You wrote?
the mistake.
Okay.
Mistakes.
Go ahead and continue, please. Write it again.
Yeah, are correct.
Very good. Diana, Leslie, Eduardo, how are you doing? You need more time?
Yes.
Okay, continue. Let me know. I can imagine, Liliana. But you, are you okay? Are you and your house and your family okay?
Yes, teacher, thank you. But the river Balsas, go out of his of its caudal.
Uh-huh. The river overflowed. Yeah, that's how it's said.
The river Balsas.
Where do you live?
I live in Lázaro Cárdenas, Michoacán.
Michoacán, okay. Yes, yes, of course, that's where Enrique is right now, right? Yeah, we are in that type of season where we have a lot of hurricanes and a lot of rain. So let's just try to be careful. So let me take a look at your piece, okay? 1990 to 2010, USA had a decline of over 70% in its total bee population. From year 1 to year 3, hives have had an increase of rental cost of over 50%. Since 1960, the percentage in number of hives has increased by about 40%. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we're only waiting for your classmates. There you go, Leslie.
I tried.
What's happening to bees? Scientists says.
Yeah.
Here you have scientists in plural or singular?
Plural.
Plural. Then says is incorrect.
Yes.
Scientists say bee populations are rapidly declining around the world due to habitat loss, population, and the use of pesticides, among other factors. And that could be a big problem, not only where? In, right? Not only in our country. No, I'm sorry, not in. Maybe period. That could be a big problem, period. I don't understand. Hold on, let me see. And that could be a big problem. Not only our country will be affected. Okay, a comma. So that could be a big problem, comma. Not only our country will be affected, but the whole world. There you go. California, USA. Who is not who because it's a city. So it's not who. Maybe which has the majority of almond production. Yeah, you don't need this. Almond production only. Ah, you have a contrast here, but so you don't need this who. So only California, USA has the majority of almond production. And that's it. But since 1990, bee population, that is singular, so has. 1990, the bee population has had a big decline by over 70%, and that have a big decline, and that has, not has, that makes causes a big decline in normal production. There. Do you have it, Leslie?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and write it again, please. Can you erase everything?
Yes.
Somebody else? Nobody else? I'm missing Diana and Eduardo. Eduardo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, are you almost finished with your piece? Diana, are you finished with yours?
Yes, but I write in another place because I check and then I do something. So I need
Yeah.
to. Yeah, so I write again.
Okay. What about you, Eduardo? Are you almost finished? No, I have something. Thank you, mister. There. Honeybees, wild and domestic, perform about 80% of all pollination worldwide. Mister, you need to work with your R's. Your R. It looks like a little line like that. Wild and domestic. Perform. Oh, it's too big, too thick. Perform about 80% of all pollination worldwide. Wide is incorrect. Wide
Okay.
is W-I-D-E, worldwide. A single bee colony can pollinate 300 million flowers each day. Oh my gosh. Is that for real? Mister?
What?
A single bee colony can pollinate 300 million flowers each day? Wow, that's impressive.
Well, I really don't know how to answer to this question, but I just look that in on the internet.
You looked through it on the internet. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. The systemic nature of the problem, maybe the systemic naturality of the problem makes it complex, but not impenetrable. Is this a T, Mister?
Yeah, that's a team.
Scientists know that bees are dying from a variety of factors: drought, habitat destruction, air pollution, global warming, and more. Can you work on this one, please? Because I don't understand it very well. Can you write it again and make this a little more elaborated, please?
Yeah, I know that I don't have the best letter because I think about the topic and write so fast.
Okay, can you write it again?
Yeah, let me try.
Thank you. I think I have another one. Yes, I have Diana's. There. What's was? Okay. What? That needs to be corrected, Diana.
Oh,
Is
yes.
what's
T. At T.
what's
Yeah, yeah.
happening bees. Research is concerned. Research, not research. Maybe
Research.
scientists.
Scientist.
Yeah,
Okay.
research is either a verb or a noun, but not a subject.
In science.
Scientists
Scientist. Okay.
are concerned about the decline in bee colonies. There was a decline in the US bee population of approximately 70%. That's very alarming. No, this is an adjective, so not a noun. That's very alarming, an adjective,
Okay, okay.
because bees are responsible for pollination. But the main problem is that the bee population fell as the number of hives grew. Ah, interesting. Very good. So the number of hives increased by roughly 45%. We need to find a solution to this because we want a good future for us. Okay, can you write it again with a little more?
Correction.
Yeah, correction and a little more. Can you do a little more?
Okay.
This little part right here, I like it, but I feel like it's incomplete. It needs a little more. We need to find a solution to this because I make a bigger reason, please.
Okay, okay. So after because a reason.
A bigger reason, yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
Thank you. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, let me know when you're finished. Very good. Thank you, Leslie. What's happening to bees? Scientists say bee populations are rapidly declining around the world due to habitat loss, pollution, and the use of pesticides, among other factors. And that could be a big problem. Not only our country would be affected, but the whole world. California, USA, has the majority of almonds which are grown there. But since 1990, bee population, you have sense. Since 1990, has had a big decline by over 70%, and that causes a big decline in almond production there. So because of this sense, you can't have a simple past. You need either present perfect or past perfect. Okay?
Okay.
There you go. And very good. Thank you very much. All right. Who else is finished? Nobody? I'm only missing Eduardo and Diana.
I almost finished.
Okay. Now that is I'm almost, because finished would be an adjective, finished.
I'm almost.
Sorry. Very nice, Diana. Let's check it out. What's happening to bees? Scientists are concerned about the decline in bee colonies. There was a decline in the US bee population of approximately 70%. That's very alarming because bees are responsible for pollination. But the main problem is that the bee population fell as the number of hives grew. So the number of hives increased by roughly 45%. We need to find a solution to this because 85% of crops worldwide that produce fruit or seeds depend in part on the labor of pollinators. Here, this is good. We want a good future for us. Good. And I think it'll be better if you say the labor of pollinators, such as bees. If you include such as bees, it would be a little better. Yeah, does that make sense?
Okay.
And then, yes, we want a good future for us.
After pollinators.
Yes, after pollinators.
Okay.
Very good, Diana. Thank you very much. Perfect. Mister, I'm only waiting for you, Mister. Eduardo, are you there?
Yes, teacher, but I didn't. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. You didn't do it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can do it as homework, okay? When you finish it, send the picture to the WhatsApp group, okay?
Okay. I'll do it.
Thank you very much, guys. We're finished for today. How was the class?
Good.
It was a writing class and you guys did really good.
Yeah, an interesting class.
Excellent. Did you learn something new today?
Yeah,
Yeah, what did you learn today?
something new about bees.
Yeah, about this, that's right. Okay, do you have any questions? Yes, Liliana, go ahead.
I learned to use the preposition.
Very good.
Use the preposition.
To use the prepositions.
But it's a little confused.
Yes, because it depends on what is the preposition for. Yes, for a noun, for an adjective, for a number, for an approximate number, for an object. So that's what you want to look at. For example, if you want to say a preposition and then an estimate like 70%, then it's by 70%. But if it's in a group, like in Acapulco or the people of Acapulco, then it's not by, it's in Acapulco, in the people of Acapulco, the town of Acapulco. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. I hope it helps you. Well, thank you very much, guys. If if you don't have any more questions, we are finished for today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to continue working on the platform and we'll continue tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher. See you tomorrow.
Teacher.
See you tomorrow,
teacher.
guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Tomorrow.